Hi, and welcome to 2Questions.tv. I'm your host, Susan Baroncini-Moe. My 2 questions for today: how do I choose guests and who's coming up? So, a little coming attractions for you there today. So first, how do I choose my guests? Well, first and foremost, I bring people in who are interesting people who have a lot to contribute in terms of value, a lot of valuable, unique content that will help you to have a better life, a more successful business, a better career, help you to be happier and healthier. So my goal is to look for people in any of those areas who are interesting and have a lot to say that will provide you with valuable information that you can actually put into use in your life. So to that end, I'm bringing in some of my old friends that are authors and experts and people who really know a lot about how to help you have more success, be healthier, be happier, in general, just little things you can, little tweaks, little hacks that you can do to make your life better and to be more successful. So if you, and I've said this in other episodes, that if you have someone that you know of, or there's a book you've read that you really loved and you think I should interview that author, or there's someone that you think is a great expert that you want to hear from, put it in the comments, send me a message, let me know, and we're going to go after them and try to get them scheduled on the show. We have a lot cooking, a lot of interviews coming up that I'm very excited about, and that leads me to question number 2, which is who's coming up. So here's what we've got so far in September. I literally moments ago just wrapped up an interview with my friend, Phil Gerbishak. He's a dear friend of mine. We've done a Guinness World Record breaking webcast together, and we've been dear friends ever since. And he and I just wrapped up an episode where I asked him 2 questions about business networking. And so that was really fun, really cool conversation with, I think, a lot of valuable content. I also, coming up next week, so that show with Phil will be coming up next week. Also coming up next week is my interview with author Shev Kara. And we're going to talk about this book, You Can Win. And in this book, Shev talks a lot about doing things differently and about a positive mindset and embracing positivity and how to be motivated, personality, a lot of really interesting subject matter in this book, You Can Win. So we're going to talk about this next week, and Shev and I are going to actually connect across the ocean, the magic of the internet. So we're going to talk, I think he's in India, I think is where he is right now. So we're going to talk about that. Also coming up this month is my dear and old friend, Bob Berg. We're going to talk about his little book, The Go-Giver, which is a classic. It's a business classic. And it's actually a signed reading for most of my clients. So Bob and I are going to talk about his book, The Go-Giver, and we're going to talk about it in a way that I don't know if Bob has ever talked about it before. So I'm really excited about that. Also coming up, a new friend, Jodie Foster, the schmuck in my office. So this is going to be a really interesting conversation about dealing with difficult people in your office. So I'm really looking forward to talking with Jodie. I think, those of you who know me know that for those of you who don't know me yet, I work from home and I have an assistant, but for the most part, it's just me. I'm the schmuck in my, I'm not the schmuck in my office, but we're going to talk about, I don't spend a lot, since 16 years ago, I haven't worked in the corporate world. So I'm really excited to talk to Jodie about how to deal with difficult people in the office. It's certainly something that my clients and I talk about a lot. And so I think that'll be a really exciting conversation. And then another old friend of mine coming up is Mike Michalowicz. This book, Profit First, changed the financial side of my business. And Mike has some really great information that we're going to talk about with respect to this book. And I'm excited to chat with Mike because it's been a while since we've talked. So that's what we've got in the hopper for this month so far. Now, I'm going to try to do maybe upcoming attractions each Friday, just to kind of remind you what's coming next week, and tell you what other exciting things we've got scheduled. So keep your eye out on that. That's my plan for Fridays, is just to kind of make sure you have an idea of what's coming next week. So those are my 2 questions for today. Thank you so much for watching and joining me for another episode of 2Questions.tv. If you like the episode, please click like and hit subscribe so you don't miss any of these awesome upcoming interviews. Thanks for watching.